Guys, like, comment, subscribe, share the video, especially if you love MMA as much as I do. As you all know, I am picking Beneil Dariush to win this fight with Oliveira, but Oliveira can't win this fight. He has 19 finishes in his UFC career. He's very dangerous. He's got a lot of submissions. He's got some knockouts too. You can ask Michael Chandler about that. You can ask Poirier, Gaethje. The list goes on. I mean, a bunch of world champions. Tony Ferguson. He didn't finish him, but he beat him up pretty bad in that fight that they had. You know what I mean? So, for Charles to win this fight, I don't think he needs to utilize his jiu-jitsu. I think he is the better striker out of himself and Beneil Dariush. For him, I think he needs to keep distance. He shouldn't go for leg kicks too much because a guy like Dariush, who's an elite grappler, can submit guys. He'll go for that leg and take you down right away. While I do think he has the submission skills to submit someone like Dariush or anybody off of their back on his back, Dariush is really technical. He sticks to the game plan. That's really hard to deal with when you're in a mixed martial arts fight with a guy that can wrestle and is imposing his will on you. So for him, I think he should keep the fight standing. Avoid the kicks. If you do throw kicks, throw body kicks, but don't let that be the first thing you throw at a guy like Dariush. You should use your boxing. I would avoid clinch fighting with a guy like Dariush. He should be very tight and technical on the feet. Go for a lot of jabs in this fight. Nothing big, but hit him and make him understand that you're there. And just be very patient. Piece him up on the feet to where Dariush will be the aggressor and try to take you down. And for the guy like who's experienced like Oliveira, he can evade that more likely. He's more likely to evade getting taken down if he sees it coming. And when he sees that coming from there, then you can get real close and hit him with uppercuts and hit him and just piece him up more and just frustrate Dariush more doing that. Avoid having your back up against the cage if you're Oliveira. Avoid clinch fighting if necessary. Avoid the leg kicks and only use body kicks as your second or third as a follow-up strike. If you're landing two or three shots, two or three combinations, twos and threes, like start with the jab, maybe a hook, and then throw the knee, hook, body kick, and then move, and to where Dariush is confused. You know what I mean? That's something Oliveira needs. He needs to keep this as a stand-up fight. And I would prefer if he finished this guy because Dariush is not a slouch and he usually wins by decision. But if he can, because I don't think he can do that for 5 rounds or even 3 rounds for that matter. But if he can do that and evade getting taken down, take the Leon Edwards approach with Usman and the third fight that they had. Leon was landing some big punches, landing knees if he got close, to where a guy like Usman would think twice before taking him down. Like, okay, I'm going to get hit. I don't want to do that, you know? And just constantly circle away, constantly move away. Or like McGregor, the second fight he had with Diaz. Land some shots, move. Land some heavy shots, move. Don't be too aggressive to where you're there and you get yourself and put yourself at risk getting taken down. If he can do those things, he can beat Dariush. Now if he can't, now I do see a scenario where he can win a decision, which is most likely for him in this case, is evade, land knees to the body, knees to the face, make Dariush think twice before he takes you down. If you can avoid getting taken down in the first round because you're hitting him and running a lot, moving away from him, late second, early third round, you get taken down 2 or 3 times. You can hold Dariush to 2 or 3 takedowns the whole fight. And you're always moving, but you're outstriking him. Charles Oliveira can win this fight. He doesn't need to be excited. He needs to avoid being exciting because a guy like Dariush sticks to his game plan. He's okay with not winning a boring fight. He just wants to win and get a title shot, which I think he will. But if Oliveira does these things that I'm talking about, he can and will win this fight. He doesn't need a finish here.